Sup guys, we're back with another video, and today we're looking at top 10 what the F UK tourists. What the freak
Welcome
tourist attractions. Let's get it.
Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down the top 10 strangest UK tourist attractions.
Of all the things I never thought would be in the UK though.
Yeah, it's really soft actually.
Are you an adventure junkie? Mojo Travels is proud to present Bad Boy Brothers Ryan and Colin Pyle's travel series, Tough Rides. Click on the link below to journey into the Tibetan mountains, over the most dangerous roads of India, and camp out in the depths of the Amazon. Binge watch the show on Mojo Travels, and get ready for a wild
Ants are not harmless even if you do that. They're really harmless.
ride.
Still, too
Naturally.
many, I mean, like, yeah, that point you'd be creeping out.
I'm a man, so my first reaction is to say, this is really easy.
I'm a man.
For this list, we're ranking the most weird and wonderful tourist attractions across the UK. Have your bucket list ready, because you'll be wanting to add to it afterwards. Number 10. Stonehenge.
Everyone's heard of this.
As arguably one of the
must have heard of this. The Stonehenge, where the stuff just looks like stone.
UK's most famous and recognisable attractions, this gravity-defying structure has been a monumental mystery for a very long time. With each stone weighing 25 tons, there seems no logical way to stand them on end or pile them on top of each other without the aid of modern machinery. But someone, somehow, between 2000 and 3000 BC, figured out how to do it. And the original monument was actually much larger than it is now. What we see today is just what's left of it. It's a truly baffling place. Number 9. Puzzlewood. Part of the Forest of Dean, Puzzlewood looks like something straight out of a fantasy film. In fact, it really is. Thought to be one of
Call of Duty games, not game set. Oh my gosh, the playthrough. I can't believe I forgot. Oh yeah, that jungle forest, like a Call of Duty Black Ops. I used to play that a lot.
J.R.R. Tolkien's main inspirations for Middle-earth. With its tall trees, sprawling branches, and moss-covered rocks, it's hard to believe Puzzlewood is real at all, let alone a completely naturally occurring space. In the past, it has even been home to some hidden treasure, with a hoard of Roman coins found stored in jars in a rock. The whole place is mysterious, magical, and, at times, appropriately puzzling. Number 8. Portmeirion. You'll find this colourful little village in North Wales. Designed with Mediterranean trends in mind, it looks like it's been lifted straight out of an exotic island, but dropped just a stone's throw from Snowdonia. Portmeirion's one-of-a-kind look also means that this place has been used as a TV and film backdrop several times over, most notably in the 60s show The Prisoner. Given that the village boasts a castle that currently
show The Prisoner. I feel like I've heard of that, but I have never seen it before.
doubles up as a hotel too, it's a popular destination, so it pays to book ahead. Number 7. Public toilet bars. An unusually common trend across London, more and more bar owners are choosing to build their boozers inside disused public toilets. It all sounds a little bit disgusting at first, but the punters aren't complaining, and these drinking holes offer a pleasant surprise.
I'm eating at a restaurant or just doing whatever, and I see just people just standing there. I'm like, don't you think you could smell that though? Still, I mean, do they take a crap there? If they do, then I feel like they only take a number 1, but it's still disturbing.
They're small, cozy, and pretty luxurious despite their location. As for the beginnings of this peculiar trend, no one's quite sure. But the setup strangely works. These places are unique, they're making use of otherwise abandoned space, and there's beer and wine for everyone. Number 6. Abbey Pumping Station. Once used to take in all of Leicester's sewage and pump it elsewhere, today it operates as a museum of science and technology. The straightforwardly named Abbey Pumping Station even has leading exhibits linked to its own unique, if filthy, history. So if you're interested in learning more about toilets, gutters, and all things sewage, then this might be the place for you. That's not all you'll see though, with plenty to look at besides, including the original engines that ran the station, which are still intact to this day and restored to working order. Number 5. Diggerland. The UK is home to some amazing but pretty absurd theme parks. Not many beat this for weirdness though. With 4 locations across the country, isn't it time you paid a visit to Diggerland? And yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. A glorious land of diggers with themed rides, working diggers that you can actually control, and plenty of other JCB themed activities. According to its patrons, there aren't many things
more for people who want to be like in construction workers or stuff like that. But honestly, it's like the parents are already planning for their future already.
more satisfying than scooping up rubble from one place and dumping it somewhere else. Number 4. Key House. This tiny home in Wales is a real-life record holder as the smallest house in Great Britain. With a grand total of 6 foot by 10 foot in floor space, it's almost impossible to actually live in, but it's a favourite stop-off for anyone passing through. Spare a thought for the last tenant though, who lived there in the year 1900 but was 6 foot 3 inches tall. The house has since been unlived in for more than a century, standing as a tourist attraction only. Cheap to enter, quick to look around, and adorably small. What not to love? Number 3. Maze How. On approach, this Scottish attraction doesn't look like much, seeming quite a standard hill, but it's what's hidden underground that makes Maze How interesting. Beneath the surface, it's a Neolithic place of rest dating back more than 5,000 years. A series of complex passages, chambers, and quite baffling architecture. Like Stonehenge, the strangeness here lies in how it was even built in the first place, all those years ago. And it isn't even the only tomb of its kind. There are several like it across the Orkney archipelago, although Maze How is the biggest and most impressive. Number 2. Fingals Cave. Another naturally formed attraction, and another that defies all expectation. Fingals Cave boasts a near-perfect hexagonal pattern built into various structures that seem as though they must surely have been hand-carved. But in truth...
hand-carved. Back in the day, we were so strong with the lift 20 tons stones, and now this. Really, we were so strong back then.
The entire place was formed by lava. First discovered in 1772, it also holds a mythical link to the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, as there's a legend that the two were once connected by a bridge. The similarities between both places have since been put down to them having formed from the same ancient lava flow. Number 1. No Man's Land Fort. They finished building this place way back in 1880, when it had been originally designed for national security as a means of preventing a feared invasion from France. But today, this fort off the coast of Portsmouth is a luxury hotel. It can only be reached by boat, and only at certain times.
I know it's a hotel, but I still wouldn't go there. It'd just be so uncomfortable. Because literally, honestly, it's just like one cramped space. It's like, and of course you can't go anywhere because of the ocean. But it's just like one cramped space. Like, I want to be in a hotel. It's the same, kind of like the same thing, but still it's more out there. Like, we could just go somewhere else. Like, we just go back and forth to it. But y'all have to just stay there the whole time. I'm wondering if all of these people are family related, though. They have to be. No, wait.
Depending on the tide. But once you're checked in, it's got everything you'd need. Each room has a sea view, naturally. There's a first-rate restaurant, and plenty of space to relax and unwind. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips.
That was it, guys. That was top 10. What the freak UK tourist attractions. Well, peace out.